Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how exactly to add another user to your computer and maybe explain a little bit as to why you may want to do that. So the first step is going to be, depending on what version of Windows you have, you can hit the Windows key in the keyboard and your X, and sometimes it'll show up in here. I'm running build 20H2 on this particular computer, so it's no longer in there. And so to get to it, I have to hit the start menu down here and type in control panel, which brings me to this screen, assuming you've never been here. I don't particularly care for this view, so I always go to categories. I usually do small icons, but since I'm doing a video, I'm going to do large icons so they're bigger. And this is also, you'll see a lot of things in here. You can get your programs and features, recovery, your power options, your time settings, etc., etc. You see them all, but for this video we're going to do user accounts. So you come here and you're going to see up here that there's a little blue and yellow shield looking thing over to the left. That means you have to be logged in as an administrator account to be able to go to those things. So you'll see right now I'm logged in as an administrator. I go to manage another account, and you'll see I've already got two on here, but I'm going to add a new one here in settings. I want to add a local user and not a Microsoft user, so I go to add someone else to this PC. Yeah, I don't have this person's sign-in information. Of course, it wants me to use a Microsoft account, and then I want to add a user without a Microsoft account. I'm going to name this user YouTube. You can put a password here, you don't have to. You hit next. YouTube 3 I'll do. So you hit next, and there's YouTube 3 right here is the one I just created. You can click on that and hit change account type, which brings up this screen right here, and you can do standard user or administrator. I'm going to leave it as a standard user because I don't want this person to be able to install or remove programs, especially since I didn't put a password on it. I'm going to hit OK. Now I can close this screen, which brings me back to this one. If I go back out here to user accounts, manage another account, I can also go here and hit change the account name to change that, or I can hit change the account type and select between standard or administrator here. And then for the last one, I have to go here again and I type in computer management. This is one more way you can do it, which brings up this screen here. If I go to, of course if those aren't there, it's all up. You hit the little down arrow here, or the little arrow to the right. Hit that again. Users. This is all my users on here. So you see why it wouldn't let me create YouTube, because that's already on here. I've got it disabled. To delete that account, I can right click here, hit delete, and hit yes. Now it's gone. Now, if I decide I want to create it again, I right click, as you saw me do. Hit new user, username, YouTube. You see here I can also disable an account or force them to change their password next login. So I can put no password here and it's going to force them to change it. Or I can make it so their password doesn't change. So for those of you with kids that want to be able to get on and see what they were doing, you can hit that. And then you can also do password never expires. So I can create a password here and then make it so that they can't change it and it doesn't expire, and then the kids won't be able to change it to bypass you from getting into their computer. For this purposes, I'm not putting a password at all, so I'm just going to hit create, and that's it. I appreciate you watching my video, and if you enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button and notifications, and also feel free to share with anybody else who may need help doing this. And if you have any video suggestions, my email should be on the channel, and you can email me there, and I will try to make a new video as soon as possible. Thank you very much.